Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation. Thank you. Next item, please.
Invocation.
Today we will have our invocation by Commissioner David Kniezek.
All right, you already know I'm going to ask twice if I don't get it good the first time, so let's get it right the first time. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna do something a little different today. I'm a little under the weather, so I apologize for that. I was reflecting recently on some words that were written by a gentleman named Daniel Darling. He's a director at the Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary, and he was talking about why you should sing. I'm not going to sing, so don't worry about that. But why we should sing. And he listed off 4 reasons why we should sing. The first reason was when you sing, you speak to God. And in Ephesians chapter 5:19, it says, sing and make music from your heart to the Lord. Psalm 71:23 says, my lips will shout for joy when I sing praise to you, I whom have you delivered. Secondly, he says that when we sing, you speak to yourself. Think for a second, and science supports this. We remember music almost more than anything else. It can transport us to another time and another place. And I think it helps us embed the words of the song in our hearts that are prone to wander. And so the song brings us back home. It refreshes us. It refreshes our heart, our mind, our body, and our soul. Third, why you should sing, you speak to your brothers and sisters, those of us that are gathered here today. I think it's so important that we're reminded sometimes that we're not alone. And so when you hear your brothers and sisters declaring praise, it gives you permission to do the same. And when you hear your brothers and sisters crying out for mercy or repentance, it reminds you that you can also do the same. You can ask for forgiveness. You can ask for strength. You can ask for patience. You can ask for love. And it can happen by speaking to and through your brothers and sisters. And then finally, he says why we should sing, because it allows us to speak to the world. Imagine you're from another country or another state or another planet, and they drop you in the middle of the big house on game day or that other stadium in East Lansing. And you've had no exposure to this environment. You've had no exposure to the songs, but you see everybody coming together and singing, Hail to the victors valiant. And the other crowds singing from the banks of the red cedar. Even if you could not hear, as long as you could see the energy and the passion that was coming from that song, you would say to yourself, wow, all these people gathered here today must really like their team. And so you're conveying to the world through your song, your love, your devotion, and your praise. A lot of folks don't know this, but when I was in the 8th grade, I grew up in the Catholic Church, and I was tapped as an 8th grader as one of these guys that they thought could go on to become a priest. And so I went through that whole process, ended up deciding it was not the right path for me. I turned into a politician, probably the exact opposite of what they wanted. But for me, that power of song has always been powerful and present in my life. And it's the way that I start my day every single morning. And so I'm not going to sing, but someone's about to. And so as I was getting ready this morning, a song came on that this just came out a year ago, but there's parts in this song that just really speak to me. And I came and did a test run this morning. We're going to listen to a song this morning. Some people get 5-minute introductions. I'm giving you a 5-minute song. And so if you don't know who this artist is, you will after this. And if you didn't know who she was before the Lions game on Thursday, you should have after you listened to the national anthem. So I'd invite you to join with me in just letting go for a second. closing your eyes, listening to the words, and seeing what falls on your heart as well. Let's hope I don't screw this up. Sometimes I fall to my knees and pray. Come, Jesus, come. Let today be the day. Sometimes I feel like I'm not brave, but I'm holding on to a hope that you fade. Come to Jesus. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you. Come to surround. Deep down, I know this world isn't home. Come, Jesus, come. There'll be no storm, and there'll be no change when Jesus comes. Let today be the day. You'll come for the weak and the strength, and all will be in the power of His name. Come, Jesus, we've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need deep down, I know this world isn't home. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. One day you'll come. We'll stand face to face. Come and lay it all down. 'Cause it might be today. The time is right now. There's nothing to wait. Your path will be walked by rivers of grace. Jesus. For the day you return to heal and right. Don't forget to sing. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. That was beautiful. I think that sets the tone for this holiday season as well as for our meeting today. So thank you so much. We appreciate that unique invocation for this morning. May have to start calling you Priest Kniezek. I was gonna say pastor, but maybe Father Kniezek. Thank, thank you so much. Madam Clerk, next item.
Reading, correcting, and approval of the journal.
Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydun.
Move for approval. Support.
Moved and supported. Are there any corrections to the journal? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Report from the chair.
Nothing today. Next item.
Unfinished business, there is none listed. We're moving to page 2 of the agenda, offering of all petitions, ordinances, resolutions, and presentations. There are none listed. We're moving to reports from committees. Report A is from the Committee on Ways and Means. There are 11 items listed on pages 2 through 4 of the agenda.
Commissioner Kinlock.
Yes, Madam Chair, I move that we receive and file item 1 and move for approval for items number 2 through 11.
Support.
Moved and supported. I think Commissioner Marecki beat you to the punch, Commissioner. Any discussion on the Ways and Means report? Discussion on the report? And for those of you who are not familiar, we operate in a committee setting and those items are vetted during the committee process and they come here for final disposition unless there's additional information that is needed for those items. Hearing no discussion, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item.
We're moving to report B from the Committee on Public Safety, Judiciary, and Homeland Security. There are 2 items listed.
Thank you. Commissioner Garza.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to move approval of items 1 and 2 on the report.
Okay, moved by Commissioner Garza, supported by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry. Discussion, Commissioner Kniezek.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to abstain on item 2.
Duly noted.
Any additional discussion on the public safety report? Any discussion? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries. I have Commissioner Kniezek as an abstention on item number 2.
Thank you. Next item, please.
We're moving to report C from the Committee on Economic Development. There are 7 items listed.
Commissioner Anderson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would move the items 1 through 6, which are all receive and file. And number 7, refer that back to committee for further discussion and consideration.
Support. Oh,
Been moved and supported. Any discussion on the economic development report? Any discussion? Receive and file 1 through 6 and number 7 refer back to committee. Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you so much. Next item.
We're moving to report D from the Committee on Public Services. There are 14 items listed on pages 6 through 11 of the agenda.
Commissioner Marecki.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to move items 1 through 14 for approval with Commissioner Baydun making the motion on number 1, Commissioner Garza on 7, 8, and 14, and Commissioner Clemente on number 9. And Madam Chair,
Yes.
with your permission, I'd like to ask the Director of DPS and the Director of Roads to come up and just tell all the commissioners on what kind of road work was done this season.
Director.
Madam Chair, and
Morning.
good morning, Commissioners. Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak. Unfortunately, our Director of Road stepped out so he's not going to be able to make it. So I'll have to do this on his behalf. Just a quick report out about some of the things that we've done in 2025. We've been working on our missions, visions, and values. So one of the contracts in front of you today will help us further in redefining that. Our mission for DPS is to deliver modern, sustainable infrastructure that connects communities, drive economic growth, and enhances quality of life for all in Wayne County. We're also restructuring our organization to optimize efficiencies and effectiveness across department as a whole to best serve our communities. In 2025, we hired 103 people across DPS, 66 in roads division alone. And as part of our stormwater management project, we've swept 520 miles of roadway, and we've cleaned 4,129 catch basins, which is part of our stormwater management project that we talked about. Some of these catch basins have been cleaned in years. In 2025, and thanks to you all for your support, we reconstructed and rehabilitated 286.7 lane miles of roadway. 251 of those were done by our roads division. Of the 4,108 lane miles we have, at the end of last year, we had 713 lane miles in good condition. We added the 286 to it. So we went from 17% good roads to 24% good road over that period of time. We're working towards doing more next year, but we want to just give support to, especially for the public safety committee, for your support. Commissioner Mareki, thank you very much. And for the other members of your committee, you guys have been really, really supportive, and you've held us responsible for what we need to do. So just wanted to give you that report. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your leadership. And then thank you to the men and women who work for us, who are out there during snowy days, who are out there patching the roads. Unfortunately, it is a dangerous job. We hear at least once a year when someone is struck by a car going too fast while workers are out doing their jobs. So thank you to the men and women under your leadership for doing that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. It's been moved and supported. Discussion, Commissioner Killeen.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. 4 or maybe 5 of these items today came with a note on our agenda squibs that approval is contingent upon communication regarding how procurement process was determined. I don't sit on that meeting. I wasn't privy to that conversation. What was the issue for 4 or 5 of these agenda, how procurement process was determined?
Mr. Mareki?
Yeah, sure. So these were RFQs, and the concern of the committee, because there were 5 engineering firms selected, and 3 of those engineering firms were awarded up to $2 million, and 2 of them were awarded up to $4.5 million. And the committee just wanted to make sure that everything was on the, that it was like comparing apples to apples. We did receive a letter, and I think it was sent out to all the commissioners from Robert Whittigan. I don't know if it was just our committee or all the commissioners. Was it?
I was asking Darcel, just the committee?
Oh, just the committee.
This committee.
Oh, okay. Explaining the RFQ process and how they were very comfortable, procurement was very comfortable on the way this happened. So there's been some new, and I can, if Dio wants to come up and talk more about this, about the other committees that were receiving more up to monies and what they're planning on doing with this. I also had a long discussion with Felicia about this, and everybody's comfortable with the response we got from procurement and from DPS.
Morning, Rob Whittigan, Interim Procurement Director. So as the commissioner stated, it was a request for qualifications that was sent out. So it's a not to exceed. So that means the firms will receive up to the amounts. It's not guaranteed, it's not a contract for them to be paid that much. But within the scope of services in the solicitation, project management services were identified as a component, and 2 of the 5 firms, which just discussed, were recommended. They were selected to provide stormwater management services as well as any other as-needed services. So that's for 2 of the firms, and then 3 of the firms, they will be for permit review and on-call as-needed services. So that's why you have a difference in prices.
Lane?
Yeah, thank you, Madam Chair. Commissioner Mareka, did you refer to perhaps some changes to the protocols for sending these out recently?
Would I recommend that? What was your question?
No, I thought when you were discussing this, you were saying part of the confusion here was there may have been some changes to the process.
No. I
Okay,
think it was just clarification for cops.
and you are satisfied
And
at
this
this?
is kind of like the first time that we've seen such a difference in different bids. But yeah, I'm satisfied. I think the
Okay.
committee is satisfied. I haven't heard that they weren't. And again, I had a lengthy discussion with Felicia as well as the 2 gentlemen up here. So we're all comfortable with it.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Any further discussion on the public services report? Commissioner Wilson?
It's not discussion, just a quick comment. DPS department, just want to thank them for the incredible job that they're doing. 43 communities, miles and miles of roads. Akinyemi director has been doing a fantastic job. And every time I call him, he never ducks me. So appreciate you. Appreciate your DPS department. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, please vote.
Madam Chair, I'd like to vote in favor of all but abstain on number 12.
Well, okay. Duly noted.
Motion carries. And I have Commissioner Baidoon as the maker of the motion, item number 1. Commissioner Garza, maker of the motion 7, 8, and 14. Commissioner Clemente, maker of the motion, item number 9. Commissioner Peterson Mayberry, an abstention on item number 12.
Thank you. Next item, please.
We are on report E from the Committee on Government Operations. There are 11 items listed on pages 11 through 14 of the agenda.
Commissioner Clemente?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to move the full report, items 1 through 11.
Moved by Commissioner Clemente, supported by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry. Any discussion on the government operations report? Any discussion on the items for government operations? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item.
We're moving to report F from the Committee on Health and Human Services. There are 4 items listed on pages 14 and 15 of the agenda.
Commissioner Scott?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Move approval of item 1 and 2, 3, and 4, receive and file.
Thank you. Moved by Commissioner Scott, supported by Commissioner Colleen. Move approval of item 1 and receive and file items number 2, 3, and 4. Any discussion on the Health and Human Services report? Commissioner Peterson Mayberry?
Just one question, Madam, excuse me, one question, Madam Chair. On item number 2, is that just for adults that are in the facility, or are young people ages under 19 also included in that?
Under the medical insurance
Yes, ma'am.
reimbursements?
Mhm.
I believe for this particular item is just the adults, because it's Division 1 and 2. So this is jail inmates, adults, Division 1 and 2.
Do we have one for youth as well? or Medicaid or the U19 or the Medicaid program for these same?
Of the same, is someone from Health and Human Services here to answer that question?
Hey, Director.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Keneal Johnson, Director of Health, Human and Veteran Services. This report for item 2 is strictly for adults. JYS does sit in a separate department than ours, and so unfortunately, I'm not familiar with the reports that JYS receives.
Okay. So we can probably get with Director Davis to find out.
Is
Okay.
there anyone here from, Director Davis?
Oh, she's here.
And I said Health and Human Services, my apologies, it should have been, Jail and Youth Services. Hello, Director Davis.
Good morning, everyone. Rachel Davis, Director of JYS.
Portia Carlisle, Division Director over Community-Based Programming. So our youth who are adjudicated, they do receive Medicaid and we do get reimbursed for that as well.
Okay.
When they're adjudicated.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Any additional questions, discussion on this report? Commissioner Kniezek?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to abstain on item 3.
Any additional discussion? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion carries. Commissioner Kniezek as an abstention on item number 3.
So much. Next item.
Upcoming meetings.
Please see the upcoming meetings. Special Criminal Justice Complex meeting is today at 12 noon. The committee meetings are next Tuesday and Wednesday. If there are meetings that need to be held before our last meeting of December 18th, we're going to try to squeeze them in on Tuesday, December 16th. But that is contingent on how many contracts are in dire need of getting voted on prior to the Christmas holiday. Next item.
We're moving to new business immediate consideration. There are 2 items listed. Item number 1 is a resolution by Commissioner Bell in support of Wayne County Women's Commission Resolution 2025-003, which calls for improvements to insurance access for premenopause and menopause care, which will support Michigan's working families, strengthen the economy, and affirm health equity.
Number 2, please.
Number 2 is a resolution by Commissioner Bell in support of Wayne County Women's Commission Resolution 2025-004, which calls for personal protection orders to be served immediately and without cost to ensure timely enforcement and enhance safety for victims of domestic violence, stalking, and harassment.
I don't know if Commissioner Dodd wants to speak to either one of these as our commissioner representative on the Women's Commission.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. So for the first one, in August, state lawmakers introduced 4 bipartisan bills to ensure Michiganders can access medically necessary treatment for menopause and perimenopause. For too long, inconsistent training and limited resources have left patients without the support they need, even as providers work to deliver care. All 4 bills received bipartisan support, reflecting a shared commitment to improving healthcare in Michigan. However, the Michigan Women's Commission reached out to us, the Wayne County Women's Commission, and asked for extra support in pushing to get bills 4814 and 4815 passed. 4814 would require private health insurers to cover treatments for menopause and perimenopause, including hormone replacement therapy and other FDA-approved options. 4815 would extend the same protections to Medicaid recipients. For the second resolution, Senate Bills 611 and 612, sponsored by Senators Chang and Johnson, would require that PPOs for victims of domestic violence, harassment, stalking, or assault, and PPOs are personal protection orders, be served immediately and at no cost to the victim by a law enforcement agency. This legislation was crafted alongside several partners, including the Michigan Domestic and Sexual Violence Prevention and Treatment Board, the Michigan Coalition to End Domestic Violence, and our very own Wayne County Prosecutor, Kim Worthy. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those explanations. Any further discussion on those two items? After we vote, I'll open up the board for co-sponsors. Hearing no discussion, please vote. Let me know when the board is open for co-sponsors. Yes. They were moved together. They were moved together. So who moved
I'm
them?
just asking procedurally.
They can be moved together. Yeah, they can be moved together. They can be moved together.
I was asking if there'd be a preference to vote separate so commissioners could vote on.
Oh, so you're requesting separate? Okay, that's fine if the maker of the motion would accept that as separating the two out. Who was the maker of the motion, Commissioner Peterson Mayberry? Okay. And second, okay, so we'll move them independently. So for the first ones, the resolution supporting improvements to insurance access for perimenopause and menopause, moved by Commissioner Pearson. What? Things again? Oh, we already voted, I'm sorry. Let's reconsider and take them separately. Or reconsider and take it separately. Is that possible? If not, we'll just have to take them together. And if someone wants to vote differently on one of them, then they can just note the clerk to vote differently. If we've already voted on it, we'll just take it as is. We've already voted, correct? Yeah, we've already voted, Commissioner Colleen. Okay. Otherwise, we'd have to go to reconsideration, do considerations, and come back and then vote again. So we've already voted, so we'll just take it at that stance.
Surrender, Madam Chair.
All right. And the board is open for both of them if you would like to be a co-sponsor. Yes, on both of them. If you'd like to co-sponsor both of them, the board is now open.
Co-sponsors duly noted.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you to the work of the Wayne County Women's Commission, whose chair is currently our very own Cynthia Douglas. So thank you for your work on the Women's Commission, Cynthia. All right, next item.
We're moving to testimonial resolutions and certificates of appreciation. There are 12 items listed on pages 17 and 18 of the agenda.
There a motion for this item? Moved by Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydoun, supported by Commissioner Marecki, testimonial resolutions and certificates of appreciation. Any discussion on those items? Hearing none. Please vote.
Motion carries.
All right, thank you so much. Next item.
We're moving to memoriams. There are 4 names listed.
And the services for Fred Durhall will be visitation on Thursday and services on Friday. I think everyone received that notice, and then we do have a memoriam with all commissioners' names on it for the family. Any words on the names listed under memoriams? Mr. Anderson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to ask that we include a name of Scott Olson. He was recently found passed away, and he's a Vietnam veteran. He's was very active in charitable causes in Westland over the years with the Goodfellows and other things, and just a very sad situation that he lived alone. His wife had passed away previously, and like I said, Scott R. Olson, the letter R. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Garza?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to add 3 names to the list. One, Dennis Davidson, formerly when I was a state representative, I represented the great city of Romulus, and I know Commissioner Wilson now represents that in the commission. Dennis Davidson was a great person, Romulus Person of the Year, good friend of mine, and wanted to add him. Also, Bobby Ramirez, our UAW brother who passed this past week as well, and add him to the list. And then also Kathy Trent, was a City of Taylor activist for years.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any additional names to be added? As everyone stand for a moment of silence, please. Thank you. And we'll continue to keep everyone's name listed, keeping their families in our prayers during this difficult time for these families. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Public comments.
Public comments will be for 2 minutes. There's no back and forth with public comments. We'll just love to hear your comment to the Wayne County Commission. Anyone on Zoom? Hands? Any telephone? Righty. Any emails? No emails. Anyone in the chambers? 2 minutes for public comments. Anyone in chambers for 2 minutes for public comments? More time for public comments. Okay, next item, please.
Reconsiderations.
There are none.
Remarks by members.
I have an announcement. Last week, the New York chapter of the National Association of Black Security Professionals awarded Trustee of the Year Award to our very own Chair of the Wayne County Trustee Retirement Board, Henry Wilson. What a nice honor that he received. He's hiding behind the pillar. But he was granted that distinguished award by the New York pensioners out of that area for NAF. So we are proud that our very own Wayne County person is being recognized in other states. So congratulations, Mr. Wilson. Are there any remarks by members? Chair Pro Tem Baydoun.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to congratulate the Dearborn Divine Child football team on winning the Division State Championship, Division 4. It was a hard fought 23-22 victory. This is their first title in 40 years. I will be honoring them a little bit later, either this month or early in January. This is a proud moment for football fans and all Dearborn residents.
Congratulations, absolutely. Congratulations to them. Any additional remarks by members? Commissioner Wilson, well, I'm sorry, Commissioner Scott, then Commissioner Wilson. Deference. Commissioner Scott?
Oh, he could have gone. but-
Nope, go ahead.
Thank you. I would just like to say thank you to all of you all for making my 90th birthday so special. I should have had it sooner, because let me tell you, it was just so much all month long. You know, I was, you know, from gifts to calls to cards. I read so many cards that I know that people just took the time to select them because they was just so beautiful. I just cried all day Sunday.
Oh.
It was just wonderful. So again, thank you. And I know Mareki couldn't come, but she sent me the most beautiful gift. So thank you again for that.
Very
It's
nice.
just wonderful. So
Yeah,
thank you all.
And
Love
I wish
you.
you'd have more too, because we had a great time. We had a very good time at your 90th birthday party.
Thank you, thank you.
So,
And I just enjoyed all of you all. It was just wonderful. Thank you again.
very deserving, very deserving. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm sure everybody probably is aware, but if you're not, I just wanted to congratulate you, Madam Chair, on, I think I read somewhere with you on the list of the 50 most influential folks on the Michigan Chronicle in Wayne County or something like that. Look good, I know that. So I want to congratulate you on that award, Madam Chair.
Thank
let me know what I need to do to crack that list. Thank you very much.
I will keep you posted, sir, but thank you so very, thank you very much. A
Congratulations.
lot of distinguished Wayne County elected officials such as Kim Worthy and CEO Evans also were on that list. So thank you so much for that. Commissioner Peterson Mayberry.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to publicly thank my office staff, Ms. Shannon Guyton. As you all know, each year, the late Honorable Irma Clark Coleman had a turkey drive, and she gave out turkeys, and every year she increased the number dramatically, and this year was over 600 that were given out. And I would just say Shannon was at the helm of that, and she did an outstanding job with volunteers and securing product and making sure that we were in the community and giving out to those in District 5. So I just want to thank her for all of her hard work. That was on top of everything that I already give her. So I appreciate you, Shannon. Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon. And I think Henry came in. You missed your accolades, sir. Sorry. Look at the film later. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll just say one more thing. Since Commissioner Baidoon opened the door, I want to congratulate Cass Tech for the Division I second place at the yeah. As second place football, Division I, they played at Ford Field on Sunday, a hard fought against their rivalry, Catholic Central. They beat Catholic Central last year, became the division champs. This year, Catholic Central gave it back to us, and now they're division champs, but two outstanding football programs. And so we're so very proud of those young men on both teams who do excellent on and off the field. So congratulations, Catholic Central. Congratulations, Cass Tech for Division I state football championships. Vice Chair Pro Tem Baidoon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Commissioner Scott, I am sorry I missed the 51st anniversary of your 39th birthday. But I do have your gift.
Well, let me just say to you, I even got flowers yesterday.
All right.
So you can still send them.
Taking gifts all year long, taking gifts. Very good.
I don't know if you can top our public service director. It's just the most beautiful, and it's one of those that will last a long time. Just one of those beautiful plants.
Oh, thank you. Well, you're well
Thank you. Was that
deserving.
Martha?
Martha and Jim.
Martha and Jim, yeah.
Oh,
It was
well deserved.
just beautiful. And yesterday, I was not able to attend because I'm still trying to keep this body together. So I was at physical therapy, but in Hamtramck, if you saw Channel 4, it was the resolution that we passed here.
Yes.
That they talked about, but my staff, Derek, was able to speak yesterday.
Yes, yes.
Regarding it. I taped it, but I haven't seen it yet, but I know that. And I just want to thank you all for passing that because that community over there is really concerned about all of this horrible stuff that's going on in our communities.
Yes.
They seem to take the poorest areas and have all of these businesses in here that just continue to be detriment to the health of the people in the community. So again, thank you all.
No, I was pleased to see that on the news that they did mention the fact that the Wayne County resolution that was on Channel 4 was instrumental and, sending a message that hopefully Eagle would not expand. And that's for the Republic dumping site over on the east side of Detroit. So thank you. And I saw Derek on television as well. So, so thank you, Commissioner Scott, for your continued efforts with
Right,
that. And I'm
thank you.
glad that they made mention that we were one of the organizations trying to influence Eagle. So thank you. Any additional remarks by members? All right, hearing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
All right, Vice Chair Palomero, have a wonderful day, everyone.